Great, guys. I formally welcome you all to this first public live session from PSYsolution. I from PSYsolution shall walk you through the session on understanding vitality ribbon. Please go through the disclaimer. This is important as PSYsolution's endeavors are educative in nature. It does not claim any offer of remedy or treatment. The concepts are not in sync with medicinal philosophy. In case you believe that the medicinal roots are the only roots to bring the health and happiness, this session may not impress you. Please go through the disclaimer for your understanding. These are the topics that I'm going to cover in this session. I'll start with vitality and nature cure. Then I'll unfold the concept of vitality ribbon. It is a unique concept to understand the vitality and your own state of health. Then I'll share a few tips on vitality intelligence. Vitality and nature cure. Vitality and nature cure, these two terms are overlapping terms. Nature cure is the science and philosophy of vitality management. The foundation of nature cure is in the understanding of vitality. Nature cure can be termed as vitality conscious science too. Our is powered by the vitality that we receive at the time of conception. Our physical form is driven by the vitality. All the activities that we perform are possible because of the vitality. It may just blinking of eyes. Without vitality, no movement is possible within us and by us. As per nature cure, the vitality that we receive at the time of conception is fixed in its quotient till the death. The death. Death is the final destiny. There is no argument in that. But how it happens? What is the relation between vitality that we talk in nature cure and the death? The death is exhaustion of vitality. When does it happen? It can happen anytime, but it will happen for sure when our body cells get matured and prone to engage the total quantum of vitality. I repeat this conception of matured death. It will happen for sure when our body cells get matured and prone to engage the total quantum of vitality. That is the matured, happy state of death. As the body cells get matured, it engages the vitality more and more. Death has varieties in its appearance. In nature cure, right lifestyle is promoted. That is often taken as good input habits, such as good food, no substance abuse, such as smoking, drinking, alcohol, etc. This is a partial understanding of health. Facts often shock us. We see early deaths despite good lifestyle. Also, we see longevity despite bad lifestyle factors. This is an example. Miss Sridevi, an Indian actress, died at 54 despite healthy lifestyle as it claimed. Mr. Richard Overton, 112 years old, still alive despite bad lifestyles of smoking, drinking alcohol regularly. How these are happening? These are seemingly contradictory. To understand the factors behind these shocking death stories or alive stories, we need to understand the vitality factor well. Longevity. What defines longevity? The life is meant to be unique. Lives cannot be compared. It can only be enjoyed or suffered. The holistic understanding of death and longevity is one of the goals of pure nature cure. If I understand and follow nature's principle, I shall be able to extend my healthy and happy life for sure. But that may not be more than your life, because your life is unique and so is mine. The factors governing my longevity may not govern yours. We need to understand this aspect very clearly to understand vitality. The attributing factors of vitality are these. The primary three factors are main attributing factors of vitality. First is the genetic factor. The genes, or the time of conception, when we get the vitality quotient from our parents during the time of copulation, that is the most important factor in deciding the vitality. When it is cast, you cannot do anything. As they say, the dies are cast and final. Then the environment. Environment actually engages your vitality. So environment factor, the polluted environment or some kind of risky environment affect your vitality for sure. Then comes the lifestyle. And lifestyle has got three buckets of vitality expenditures: physical, physiological, psychological. Now, if you look at these three factors, genetic, environment, and lifestyle, genetic is out of our control completely. We cannot do anything once the dies are cast, as I said. So what we can do for our coming generation, for a mindful procreation, we can plan the procreation to give a good amount of vitality to our offsprings. But for us, what is already given by our parents, that's the final. So we may opt not to think about it. And the environment, at times, this is not in control also. But at times it is controllable. So we need to think about that at a collective level. But at a personal level, the lifestyle, the third factor, is very much important, which is absolutely under our control. There are a lot of scopes where we can improve upon our vitality conservation and vitality management. Let's dive deeper. The vitality is your unique wallet. So just compare this conception of wallet with the vitality quotient. Suppose in your wallet you have a fixed amount of money with you, and you went to a market to spend that money with a list. Now, that list is a balanced list when you have sketched that. Now, after going to the market, if you spend unwisely in one of the heads, you spend most of the money, then you are left with very little money, and you will be very scary throughout your market period that you don't have much money, you'll be very much worried. So that is what is the vitality quotient that we are going to talk about. The bad news is you can't earn more. But the good news is you have enough. Only the mindful management is needed to enjoy the optimum health and happiness. Now, to understand the concept of vitality ribbon, we need to understand the quotient that is shown on this illustration. This is a vitality quotient. This is the vitality quotient of a moment. The green portion shows the conserved portion of the vitality. So the vitality which is not used at this particular moment, which is sensed by us, that is called sense of life also. And the red portion is the vitality spent. So I repeat, this is the vitality of a single moment, which shows the conserved portion of the vitality versus the vitality spent. Now, there is another concept of vitality induction. Here on the slide, you see a negative induction happening. You see that there is an increment in the red bar in these two moments. So these are two moments, consecutive moments, when one bad habit induces the next bad habit also. This is a natural phenomena we can relate with our lives. This is called negative induction of vitality. And this is a positive induction of the vitality, where a good habit increases the conservation of the vitality. You see the growth in the green bar, green portion of the bar. So this is called vitality induction positive. Now, if you suppose add and join a lot of moments, n number of moments together, then what will happen? This will look like a ribbon, right? Now, this ribbon has got green portions and red portions both. The green portions show the sense of life, and the red portion shows the consumption of the vitality spent. Now, if we talk about a lifespan, that's nothing but a ribbon. Now, the next slide will show you a conventional life with casual separations. Try and understand the numbers shown on the slide. Number 1 shows the birth. Number 8 shows the death. Now, progressively, from the birth to death, we are going ahead. Number 2 shows the young state. Number 3 is a chronic state where the vitality spend is higher and we have very less amount of sense of life or the conserved vitality. Then there are occasions of conservation of vitality where we see the positive induction of vitality and the vitality conserved portion get increased. Then there will be episodes of healing crisis where the body bounces back to cure all the problems, to eliminate all the toxins from inside. Then suddenly, if we suppress that episode, then the vitality quotient goes up. So number 6 shows the suppression. And progressively, the disease progresses to the death. So this is a common conventional life with casual suppressions. Now I shall talk about vitality intelligence. Obviously, you are able to understand now that the vitality intelligence is nothing but increasing the green portion of the vitality ribbon. Let's take a look on a well-managed vitality ribbon. You see a lot of greens, right? There will be ups and downs in the spent of the vitality you see here. There will be healing crisis as well. There will be recovery also. And there will be gradual aging and a happy death perhaps at the end. So we talked about a matured happy death when the complete quotient of vitality get exhausted because of the maturity of the body cells, not because of the premature occurrence of the death. Now let's look at a severely mismanaged vitality ribbon. Lot of red. We see a chronic continued state of health in this particular ribbon, where there are lot of suppressions and rapid progression of death. We need to understand this very clearly. The more red that we have in the ribbon, we'll have low sense of life altogether. Now let's review the initial two examples that we have seen about two contradictory deaths. What could be the reasons behind? Behind Sridevi's death, the surface do not define the death. On the surface, it may be claimed as healthy lifestyle, but holistically, it may not be so. So on the surface, whatever is appearing may not be true. Even if the individual is having a good lifestyle, genetic attribution also to be explored, because genetic attribution of sudden deaths, the electrical impulsive deaths, may also induces the occurrence of death. In this case, I must tell you that without the right lifestyle, the lifespan would have been much lesser if the individual is not having good genes of the vitality. Again, in the second example, the genetic dispositions is the primary factor here, because we see the vivid mismanagement of lifestyle in Mr. Overtone's life. But after that also, despite of that also, if he is leading a long lifespan, that means he has received, he is blessed with a great amount of vitality during the birth, during the conception. So that has to be considered well. Then the other factors, as we have seen, that physical, physiological, and psychological factors are the factors which governs our lifespan, governs our vitality management. If the individual is not having a good physical or physiological management of vitality, he must be having a good psychological management of vitality. That's a crucial factor we need to understand. But we need to parallelly understand this, that this is not easy to manage our psychological lifestyles. The thought patterns, these are at times not under our control. We feel that these are not under our control. So the easier routes of lifestyle management are physical and physiological. So if you concentrate on the physical and physiological aspects, we definitely make it easy for us to have a better sense of life and vitality management. Now, the lifespan may be expanded in the way of suppressions as well. The chronic problems, if are suppressed, then the lifespan may be extended, but that does not improve health. We need to understand this. I welcome any question if the live participants have. You can type on the chat. I'll clear the I'll try and clear those doubts. Otherwise, you can post in the comment section where we can actually carry on the discussions. I'll wait for a couple of minutes for the questions, then I'll continue. Great, guys. I'm not sure if you are typing the doubts or not. Let me reconfirm the audio. Hi, Moonstar. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You guys can post your questions. Yeah. Hema says, as you said, psychological management is much harder. Do you have any technique for that? Yes, definitely. During the courses that we undergo and PSYsolution offers, we have a lot of mind management techniques, including the dialectical meditation process. I see there are a lot many people in the audience. They have undergone the level 2 of the courses. So let me walk you through a bit about PSYsolution's activities that we do constantly and consistently. This is the calendar for 2018. Now we have PSYsolution Foundation courses that we run regularly. The first level of the course is available. Let me take up the question. Moonstar asks, suppression of chronic problem may extend life. Yes. So there are symptoms of chronic and acute problems both. Now, the acute problems are often suppressed. Even the chronic problems also suppresses. And it makes the life worse than the previous. So any kind of symptoms which may be appearing in a low state in the chronic problem also should not be suppressed. If you encourage the symptoms to appear and take your lifestyle towards the principles of nature, then it will convert easily towards the acute. And acute health problem that we study in our courses and understanding nature cure, that acute problems are the blessings. Those are the roots to get ourselves detoxified, that detoxify us a lot, we know. So that answers, yeah. So quality of life reduces, but you said quantum of life is increased post suppression. Yes. So at times, the symptoms, if symptoms are suppressed, now symptoms get enhanced, and there are contradictory lifestyle factors where you try to enhance the good lifestyle, and sometimes you slip off and you opt bad lifestyle. In that compression, in that conflict, when you introduce suppression, that may expand your lifespan, but with a low sense of life. So here in Nature Cure, we don't talk about expansion of lifespan. We talk about expansion of quality of life, the sense of life, expansion of the sense of life. Coming back to the activities of PSYsolution, the self-paced course, those who are watching the recording, they can also opt this particular self-paced course, which is available at any time online. And there are options of synchronous course of the PFC level 1, PSYsolution Foundation course level 1. So level 1 has got a new course, which is instructor-led and weekend course. So the next batch is starting from 22nd of June, goes up to 24th of June. So 20th June is the last date of enrollment, and the links of the enrollment are also given on the slide. And also I'll share the link of the calendar so that you can just go to the calendar and select your choice of the courses. Then we are coming up with residential courses. We have 2 batches of residential courses in July and September, which are 7 days long in Tamil Nadu at Pollachi near Coimbatore. So you can have the details there in the calendar. I'll share the link in the next slide. And the second level of the course, the next batch of the second level of the course. So second level, the eligibility of the second level is you need to complete the level 1. Now, once you complete the level 1, you can join the level 2, which is diving deeper into Nature Cure, which has got hybrid and online mode both. The August batch will be a hybrid mode, and the December batch is an online mode. So you have options for joining online for both the batches, August and December. Now, this is the link of the calendar, which is very, very easy to remember. I shall post it in the comment also. Here goes the link of the calendar, and I shall share the link of the level 1 batch, the weekend batch as well. So whoever wishes to join and increase your knowledge and knowledge in Nature Cure and improve your sense of life, implement the Nature Cure principles in your life, are welcome to join. I shall have repeat live sessions on different topics coming forward. So watch out our channel and subscribe to the PSYsolution YouTube channel for updation of the live sessions. We have an alumni group also. There are people in the audience, they have joined from the alumni group also. I thank everyone for joining the session. Let me switch on the video to say you all bye for now. Yeah, great. So I think you all can see me as well. Right. Thanks, Hema. Thanks, Moonstar, for interactions. And we'll have repeated live sessions whenever I get time. So I'll end the session for now. Thank you once again. Bye-bye.